last patriarch. I think Caleb only has one dad. It's an American dad. Okay.
I had to write this down too, but I don't have 5 pages like my electrical engineer's son. Okay, I wrote this down. Jolyn, I'll pick on you first. I remember having a conversation with Caleb about someone that we knew about 2 years ago or so. This is when the conversation was. I was commenting on how impressed I was with this person's personality and respect for other people. A few other observations that were mentioned was the fact that she was really fun to be around, as well as interesting to listen to. Yeah, that means she's kind of intelligent. But what stood out more than anything else was the fact that she had a passion and desire to live with high morals and ethics. The last thing I said to him was that someday there'd be a lucky man to have her as his wife. And of course, this woman that I was talking about, Jolyn, is you. And it was before that the two of you started being serious in your friendship. And now here we are a couple of years later, all of us celebrating the two of you. I want to thank you, Jolyn, for being the one to accept my son's hand in marriage, because you, from this time forward, are part of our Martin heritage. I also want to thank your mom and dad for raising you in the principles that you've had instilled in you, and for also releasing you into our family. So I thank you, the Chu family, for being willing to give your daughter to our family and be a part of our family. Okay, Caleb, I'll pick on you now for a couple of seconds. And Caleb, sometimes I have fond memories of you and about working on projects around our house as well as Mom's house. You were always more than willing to help with everything that we did, and you did a thorough job without complaining or whining, no matter what the conditions were. It meant a lot to me. Many times that we would go to the store, just run into the store, that you were more than willing to want to just ride with me, and so I wouldn't be alone. And that's special. That meant a lot to me. Don't do that anymore. This same loyalty will be a strong compliment for your life, Jolyn, because of his faithfulness. Your sensitivity, Caleb, to others is one that I've always admired, and is another special gift that you're going to have for your bride. Many people count, this is kind of closing this part, many people count success with things that they acquire or the fortune that they've accumulated, but I say that I have success because of the godly son that you have grown up and chose to be. The last I want to end with is I just want to say a blessing on the two of you, for honoring the two of you, and place a blessing on the decisions that you two make together. I say this in a godly way, that may God pour a blessing on your occupations. May God pour a blessing on your children when the right time comes, in His timing and your timing, and a blessing on the direction that God will lead the two of you as a couple. So, Jolyn, Diane and I want to welcome you, Jolyn, into our family. And I say, my glass isn't here, but I'll just pretend. Cheers to you two. God bless you.
Here, here, here.